left. I think I'll try and do a snow day city because the winters of having to do thermal pipes and such and stuff is kind of fun. It'd be really cool if you could do a full game with disasters and seasons and everything. So after the stream crashed last, when we decided to go and get ourselves a snack, I wanted to rack up some cash. And so we did just that. I wanted to make it a matter of opinion, uh, like what we do next. And so we needed like about 100 grand. Because we could do some different stuff on this island out in the middle of our fucking lake. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I don't know if we want to do like a little bit of like a downtown, or what. But in the meantime, we'll let it run while we sit and ponder. Rack up some money. We're getting that residential demand pretty high again. So we're going to want to decide where we're going. Okay. All right. We're good. Good to go, ready to rock and roll. Low land value. Okay. Not happy with their land. Those fucking sluts. The efficiency of the buildings that are under the workforce control, like the Industry 4.0 Act or whatever we have established there, you could see the pollution from them is it's so substantially less. There's barely any ground pollution, whereas the farther we go in this direction, with our coal power plants up. What is this? Waste transfer. Let's see if we can shut some of these coal plants down. What happens if we do that? Is the city gonna take a shit? I would like to turn all of this stuff off if I could. And just have the transfer facility there. That would be ideal. How are we doing on power? Everybody's struggling, okay. So let's go over to our budget and see what we can do. How about a 10% increase? Day and night. What's that do for you guys? Does that handle it? Not quite. Okay. Does 100 fix it? 100's quite a bit of power.
Downtown radio on 109.7 FM.
Yeah. Okay. This area is in its own little valley of fucking pollution. But if we could get it out of here, I would like to. So let's take a look at our garbage collection. We're still well in the green. I'm gonna demo all this shit. Get rid of some of this giant pollution footprint. And it will. Because if we can reduce that down, get that nasty pollution footprint out of there. then pretty much our whole actual city will be in the green. What do we have here? Is that a transfer facility? Looks like we've got a lot of people that are getting sick around here. It's not good. We could put a medical clinic down, I guess. What's happening here? Is this our dog park or a park? I don't remember. Hopefully these people don't get abandoned. Oh, they have crime too. Oh, God. Oh, the crime's taken care of. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Hey, 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 no. You fucking get back here and you fucking... Me, 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 me. Oh. Yeah, this is an interesting little city that we have right here. Fully functional with an underground roundabout. I'm actually happy about that. It works really well to keep the aesthetic. It's sort of like, how does traffic flow so well through this city? Because it has a secret tunnel system. I love it. Oh. 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 Okay, we have a bunch of fucking trees. Our forestry's going well, actually, down this whole area. That's awesome. Our farm's chilling. It could be a lot better. The fact that it's not a 5-star yet. Where are we going to put all of these new people that we need to put? We're starting to clean this footprint up. Excellent. Let's get rid of the incineration plants. Just a bunch of buildings that are turned off. We might as well. We're not using them. We have no foreseeable time that we're going to need them. We'll get rid of them.
Downtown Radio, and I'm your host, Troy Anderson. I feel good. You know why? I have the best job in the whole world. Because I get to play good music. Music that touches souls. Music that speaks to your feelings. Tell us how you feel when you hear it. Drop us a mail. Send us a letter. We want to know how you feel. Listen to this.
I think these guys need their own access out to the highway. Might take them a minute, but they should notice it. Start using it. Those industrial trucks that are needing to get out of here, that are clogging up all of this when they're trying to leave, should be able to now. The same could even be done for right here. That. And now industrial trucks that are just trying to get in can go there and then swoop right back out. It makes like a little triangle intersection just for the oil. Come on, no one wants to take the death off ramp? That's silly. There's only a 50% chance that you will die when you hit that intersection right there. I've not seen one car use this yet. We should demolish it. We could put a little ramp like that. Oh, it's not breakneck speed coming off of that. I guess that is a pretty rowdy turn if you're on the highway, huh? To slow down traffic on this, what I might do, 2-lane one-way, upgrade from like here going down, just because people don't need to go fast coming into town. They'd literally be fine just like this. And they have one, like, I want to see how quick they get out. Yeah, it might work. But that gives them time to be able to take this. Yeah, see, now people are using it. Which is great.
At Aoeos, we've been making the best of mobile phones for over 20 years.
That's actually awesome. They're really using it. And that'll take the burden off of this fucking thing.
Make you think your phone is ringing. Whether you have a new phone, an old phone, or just leave it on vibrate, we make sure you always hear your phone in our commercials. It's our way of saying, we hear you. So don't be
That limits how quick traffic can get down to our roundabout. And it pushes it out a lot faster than it comes in. So it should help manage us. Did we do the same thing? Yeah, we did the same thing over here. Forces traffic to slow down, which gives everything else time to do whatever it's doing. That's the trouble if you have slow roads going everywhere. And we need to throw some road condition things down. Things like that. We should complete our metro soon. I'm actually pretty happy with how it's going so far. I'm trying to find reasons to bitch, but it's actually not going badly. We're right at 17,000, but we're sort of struggling to get up any further. We're not hurting on money. I'm wondering if we can fit 3,000 people over here. But we need to fit more than 3,000. We need to fit a lot. We need to build this area up. There, it's finished. What do you think? Oh shit, it worked. Okay. And then for this, we can just go up and... Oh, we can do that. It works. Really? It's gonna make us do it? Okay. Come on. Give it to us. It's like, no, you burn in hell. You die. You die in hell. Oh. There it is. Okay. Now it just goes there for now and can go over there later. Now we have a connection to over here. Expensive connection, but we have a connection. Now, can we fit the other one going the other way is the question. Okay. Now we just change all of our directions back. Oops. And now we have one hell of a fucking bridge. And the start to basically a new city. Well, we've now solved our problem. Now we just basically pretend like we're playing cities, except now we have $364,000 to start. And we have to make sure that the whole thing over there doesn't burn down. But this piece of land is huge. It has its own train track to start. Oh my god, it's fucking massive. Wow. Oh, we gotta be careful. I mean, this thing's good. It doesn't need anything. We could put more over here, but that'll just stress everything out here until we could put another cloverleaf here. And I mean, we have the money. We could put a cloverleaf here. But we would have to cap this side until we buy over here or run some crazy-ass bridge or put the cloverleaf like here so that we could slope those roads around that area. But that's where our that's where our ships go. So we'd have to go underwater. It would be really cool to have an in and an out just like this did when it started. And just do the same thing but on a much grander scale. Oh, that would be sick. we can't buy any. No land. So we have 5, so that's 6, 7, 8. So yeah, this could be our 9th tile. We now have plenty of justification to use it. Huh. All right. Well, I'm happy about that. We'll have a very unique double in and out system. But for now, we can start by building a small town over here. So we'll get our one-way highway with sound barriers. Curved. Maybe we should make this. Should we make it underground? I mean, yeah. Why not?
This is Troy Anderson. You're listening to Downtown Radio on 109.7 FM. Can you feel it in your heart? Of course you can. Music is the sound. Where language fails, music speaks.
Okay. That. How steep is that drop? Pretty fucking steep. Ooh. I feel like we should end up doing the same thing where we make this slow down before we even have any traffic at all, because we're going to end up doing it. Okay. Now I'm happy with it. Now it's a roundabout that I like. Alright. It also makes it so we could set up a toll booth right here if we wanted to. Drive across this giant bridge only to find out you have to pay money. Fuck, really? After the fact? Yup, and there's no turnarounds, so you either pay money or we kill you and bury you in the woods and sell your car. They're like, what? So we'd have to have a road that went off some other direction, because it would not, that's not acceptable. But we could put something right here, if we wanted. A little runoff road to some forestry that links back. I don't fucking care. I don't know. But I like that because it hides it, and it gives us the opportunity to utilize all of that extra space for a road or for a park or for something. Yeah. let it run. Our highway should still function the same. Power issues, huh? Okay, let's solve the power issue. That solar plant. Or I guess the solar updraft tower is sort of what we want. These things are just so overpowered. Put one on each end of the city and just have it fucking beast mode everything. Should be great to put it right here because the, what do you call it? Oh, right there. Is that off the highway? Does it need access? Does it have trash and shit? Because we can't have people having to go up the highway to get to it. Probably needs access. Oof. I mean, literally only the only spot is over where we have the other one. Remember that thing I was talking about with brownouts and shit like that? That's still a real phenomenon. That could still happen. We've now moved the problem over to this side of town, but... throw that down. That will solve our energy problem. Okay, we're starting to lose people again. So we want to build up this whole area over now. Because if we throw together high density stuff right away, we could probably catch up with our demand and push our way to, is it 24,000 or 20,000 that we need? Oh, not policies. We want to look at milestones. It'll be 24,000, and then 32, then 46. Oh my god, then 60. So we're in the final stretch of big jumps. The stretch between 24 to or 32 to 46 is a huge jump. That's a long fucking time from Colossal to Metropolis. And really from Metropolis to Megalopolis.
Downtown radio. I'm your
Hell of a jump before we get another chance to expand.
history repeats itself. Just look at how trends go in cycles. What was cool in this?
So realistically, we could get rid of
Very same clothes.
all of this neighborhood right here, all the way up to our main road,
That's funny.
and make it all high density.
Here's another tune for you.
Same could be said for a lot of these little areas. All of this stuff, that little grid could become high density. A lot of over here on Olivia Street by the Elder Care could. All that could be converted to high density by the university. I'm trying to figure out if we could hit that next milestone without having to build anything, build any new city. Let's try it. Let's try it out. If we just did all of this. Because these are all set up with alleyways. If we did high density residential with alleyways. I mean, we lose a lot of people to do it. But we have a huge block here for services and stuff. It might work. We could leave all of that as low density for now. I know we don't have this big of a population demand. Let it run. Let the population plummet! But if we can restructure our city to be more high density everywhere, less low density, honestly, we're set up with paths and everything on that whole road system that we just redid. And if it works out, we may well just, yeah, we're down to 15,000 and just losing people. That was a hell of a risky move. So it's got a hospital. We should probably do a full police and fire station. Do the cool guy one. Okay. So now we've got big departments all clustered around each other. That should help the city sort of function, theoretically. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have some problems for a little bit because of the way that we did things. We ended things badly, but it was worth it. We're getting ourselves free of all of the pollution that was over here. We're restructuring the city to be high density everywhere. And that's really going to come in handy. Seems like it's not. Seems like it's going to hurt us, but it won't. It won't. As that fills in, as our residential continues to creep up, and it keeps getting bumped by high density, I don't know. It'll work. We'll do some high density commercial along, I'm thinking this road. There. See how that works. A little bit here. Some there. Just little bits. We'll see how the demand goes and maybe add a little bit more. When our industry demand climbs, we're going to replace these guys. With offices. Solve the problem for them real quick. All right. Wow, this is going fucking so nicely. Let's see. I really like that Hamilton Park goes across the main road. That it stretches all the way over to the coast like that. It fucking makes it look awesome. Pine Park is sweet. Sunset Heights is good. Wish we could just throw Beechwood Heights in the ocean and not look at it, but it's fine. It serves its purpose. $17,200 and a plus 164, plus 178. See? So now we're back at 17,000, but we have a small increase in where our population ended up at in the long run because we restructured for high density.
up in the mornings with Jimmy and the Stallion, the only morning show featuring DJ Jimmy Fries and a 4-year-old quarter horse named Clover.
And a 4-year-old quarter horse named Clover. He's not Mr. Ed. Don't sue us.
Someone's horsing around. Okay. Easy, boy.
They'll play your favorite hits, give out great prizes, and laugh their way through your commute.
They won't shit down your neck. We swear to fucking God, a flying car's a hoax. Huh?
Last year, Horse Economy 3 smashed PC sales records and took the industry by storm. Now the hit Equine Economic Simulator has a new expansion that delves into the cutthroat world of real estate. Horse Economy 3, Stable Markets. Can you work your way from lowly horse to be the head of a major real estate empire? Can you spin your holdings into a billion-dollar conglomerate? Can you work your way under the fence and out of your pen and onto your life as a property mogul? Spreadsheets have never been hotter. Pre-order now and get a free horse hat. Horse Economy 3, Stable Markets. Buy low, sell hay.
This is Downtown Radio with me, Troy Anderson, your host on the air.
God, this is fucking awesome. This city is so dope. Industrial filters. Do they plug it into the pipes and that's it? Yeah, that's it. I love this bridge. We've got some really cool different bridges going on. This one's not great, but it's fine. We're gonna not all of them are winners. Most of them. This one's fucking awesome. This one's awesome. We have some winners. This one's great. We have some great bridges, and then we have the bridge. Every inch of it has been precision engineered to line up and match. Every single pillar touches perfectly down the middle. The spacing is so perfect that if you looked at it and it was unaligned at all by even a single degree, the narrator would have to die. Perfect. It's perfect. Oh, feel the symmetry. Oh, we're at 18.5 and our numbers are still climbing. Now they're starting to fall off. And so I'm halfway tempted to just beast out our fucking residential, all of this stuff. Grid areas like this become high density. It could work. As long as we continue to upgrade our services with police stations instead of houses, or fire stations instead of houses, and police headquarters instead of stations. There's no reason we can't keep pushing the expansion of the city this way. But we got 1,600 people more than we had. We need to start doing like entertainment for these people, things like that. Unique buildings. Yeah, the amount of traffic that we have now is considerable. We're getting almost to the point where we're going to need to do some traffic management. I would say we might be there. We'll let it flow around, see how it goes. Our main roundabouts are crowded. It's not too terrible. Buses, things like that are going to help out a lot. Unfortunately, it's just going to be forever very busy. And there's going to be surges where it backs up. And that'll test how efficient our design is when everything gridlocks. Now I feel good about having ran all those metro stations, though. The city is looking cool. As long as the buildings continue to level up, we're going to let it cap out. We have some unused area over here that we could start slamming stuff onto.
You're listening to Downtown Radio, 109.7
Put
FM.
some more people there. We could shove some people here. See if we can just find ways to sneak the growth up without ruining everything. Put it around in places that just, you know, might work a little bit here and there. If we can sneak in high density residential in places and it works, I don't know. Throw a block of it right here, see how that goes. Just going to try and drop it in places. We get an industry demand going. Maybe we could throw a bunch of offices in along this strip. Get rid of this and make it offices. But I kind of want to get it at least halfway. Get that industry demand up halfway. Then would be good. That's cool. The people that work in the factories appreciate the filters. They're like, fuck yeah, dude. It's like, yay. That's why we made it a citywide policy. So everyone could benefit. I'm so happy we have this set up. This is literally set up so that if we have very little money, we could still do it. Maybe we want to run a couple of basic roads. I kind of want the other part. I want the out. I want the out over here. So we can set it up just like this. With a roundabout on each side and a road in between them being our sort of, I don't know. It might be really cool to do an underground roundabout and underground like link in between them and just leave all of this zonable without having the main road that connects it all be in the way. You guys are good. You guys are good. Okay, everyone's okay. Everyone is okay. Yeah, we have a little bit of pollution here and there, but realistically, we are fucking doing very nicely. Very nicely. We still have the whole corner over here that we could zone out with like a little downtown area if we wanted. What is on? That's a Firewash Tower, okay. But I'm kind of really enjoying having the monuments, like these big rocks. We keep having to destroy them as we go. And we are really doing that with impunity. We're like, I don't give a shit, kill it. I like having this mall back here tucked away instead of everywhere up front. It's really good. It's really good! Disagree with me, I will slap you! You like it a slap? Oh, you like it a slap? Okay. Aww. Oh, that is so sweet. I just got diabetes. I need insulin. That was so sweet. My kidneys stop making it. Oh wait, what makes your insulin? My appendix. My pancreas. My insulin maker. This fucking city looks so cool. I can't stop staring at it. It's really interesting looking. It's not like it's anything that all that special. It's just we did a very nice job on this. I'm proud of us. We have 21,000 people and we're not losing gains. It's still going up. And I think I could find ways to get us to our 24,000 mark without ever having to fuck with this before we get our in and out set up. And then once we have our in and out set up, just like over here, we can build it out nice and easily and not worry. But if we do too much off of one side and traffic ends up weighted over here, I don't know. I just want it to go evenly like it has been. If we have an in and an out, it'll relieve pressure on traffic. It'll be good. I'm actually kind of hoping to like link the two so that there'll be 4 roundabouts feeding the like both sides of each city. But we have a decent income going. I want to check our natural resources. Our industries really are consuming all of it, so we have to ask ourselves if the oil industry over here is worth it anymore. I'm feeling like it's not. Let's look at that again. Yeah. Available 65,000 barrels. Okay, but where is that located? I mean, I guess it's still sort of in that area. Managed to get it all. That's excellent. But it looks like these guys they got it all. They did it. So it looks like we're going to have to figure out a new place to set up an industry on to keep squeezing money out of. It's going to be the ore industry over here. I mean, I guess we could set that up. Look at our stuff. We have ore. God, because of the ore, I really want to go over here. We have 200. We have almost. Oh, that's so cool. We have almost 250,000 tons of fucking ore. It sucks we can't pull it out of here. Wouldn't it be fucking crazy to be in a city and just be sitting on top of a fucking literal gold mine? They're like, hey, if you dig your backyard too deep to bury your dog, you might find diamonds. They're like, what? You're like, yeah, it's disgustingly rich. 105 again, plus 105, plus 83. We just need it to keep climbing. We need it to climb to 24. It's not gonna. It's gonna trickle out soon. But I have a plan over by Chestnut Square. We're just gonna sort of fudge some buildings in. For how much we've expanded the city, we were really not having very many problems, and that's a great thing. That waste complex and those trash is such a big deal. It's such a pain in the ass to keep up with, and we're managing it very well. I'm super happy with us. We're doing a really good job. Now, what we could look at is what we are importing and what we're not importing. Because if we're importing a bunch of ore into our industries, then we need to create an ore industry. If we're importing a bunch of oil-based products to keep this thing running, then we demolish the oil industry. Stuff like that. It's important to pay attention to, because if it's costing us more oil materials than it is giving us profit, I feel like that's not the case. I feel like we're making a substantial amount. Too many people. It is crowded. It has gotten substantially more crowded. I will give them that. We should start building paths. It's not like we don't have the money. I'm just really fascinated at how much the city has grown. I can't believe my eyes. Like, and I guess that's just because typically when we make a city design that I'm not sure of, I don't follow it through. And this double roundabout idea I was really hesitant about it. I'm like, I don't like it. It's going really nicely. And at this point, we could find a way to get 2,000 people without even having to build anything new. Like, we could just build a few roads. I mean, I guess that is new, but over in the Fawn District, on the other side of the highway there, we could really just throw a couple of grid areas in right there by those solar updraft towers, and that would be all of the people that we would need. But I want to push the limits of what we're at. I want everybody's buildings to level up. I want max capacity everywhere, so that when we build our new area, we don't have to worry about a lot of our traffic going over here. As far as like new population and stuff, if we can fill it, then all of the stuff we build will fill up in our new area instead of over here. As far as like demands and shit getting met. Well, we just keep seeing people moving in. We're at 22.5. We need 24 for our fucking thing. And if we could get to 24,000 people with about an even demand in the middle for like what is wanted, Then when we build our new out, when we build this into a cloverleaf, through a roundabout over here, we'll be fucking good to go. With a lot of money to build, and my plan is to develop it a little bit faster than we did this place, but kind of slowly, kind of not too quickly.
Listen closely.
Like, we threw together Pine Park really quick, but we've gone back over it a few times. You know, we put in that new district, we did some stuff along the way, we didn't just zone it all out and forget about it. Which is why right now it's not collapsing.
This is Downtown Radio. Me, Troy.
We haven't been over there in a minute and it's still functioning. Here, are you trying to go? Here, did you want to leave? Come on. That's a bad place. Let's see. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to be done for the positioning of stuff. It's pretty good. Pretty good. How we doing? 22.9. God, it is the slowest build to fucking 24,000 people ever. We just need to buy that little fucking square of land right over there. The secret 9th square that we couldn't decide where we were going to buy. It's definitely over there. Because we can run our cloverleaf that direction and bring it around to the backside of this island like we did over here, and not have to jam it into the path of our boats and have it be annoying and ugly. We can have it be fun and right where we want it to be. There's no reason to struggle, is my point. It's like, this is our city. It's Lumen. It's supposed to glow. It's supposed to be like, in my head, it was a beacon of accomplishment for a lot of stuff that we've been working on, different aspects of doing cities. We wanted to throw all the different stuff we've learned together and have it work in harmony. And I feel like it really is. So far. Or I think I'm going to bring this joint over here. Maybe smoke this joint. Maybe we'll smoke a joint. Let's sit down. $600,000. 23,000. Fuck yeah. Down to 21, 31. Okay, I'm going to pause it right there, because I see it tanking. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of all of these rocks. And we're going to build out the other side of the Fawn District. And that'll give us a reason to plug in the other side of our... or a thing to plug the other side of our roundabout into. That is very cool. If we can leave that, I kind of want to. Okay. So let's go get... something new for over here. Maybe we could try like a monorail track. We have our metro entrance right there. So maybe if we do monorail. Where would we do it? Like that. Okay. The monorail roads, I kind of want to run straight. This isn't going to be an especially large area either, so I'm not too worried about it. It's not going to be that small. What's the problem here? Are we not grabbing it? What's the fucking issue? This, yes, there. Uh-huh. Stop it. Stop it. You're fine. It's like having a stroke. It's like, no, I can't do it. Yeah, you can, and you will. You're gonna. So now let's grab our 4-lane with a monorail. Bring that around. And we'll bring it to there for a station or something. And then our cloverleaf will come over. I guess it just has to hit a roundabout, and then it could just go off with one road. Where would we put it? Which road? Feel like we could just like run an industry road. And fucking drop it down. Oh, the metro station's right there. We could bring it over here to like there, and then drop it down. Put the ramp like there. Now, is it actually underneath? Oh, that's way too close. We'll bring it out to there. And now all we have to do is plug in a roundabout with that shit there. And that feeds the back end of this whole fucking thing, because it sends traffic underneath here, through here, and blah, 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 underground roundabout. So, again, you can get crazy with underground stuff, but a couple of strategic roads here and there. See, a little bridge here, a little tunnel there, a little blue, 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 and all of a sudden you're fucking doing gold. Make it. It's just about being smart and planning for what you need. Not wasting a bunch of fucking effort and time. Now, our residential demand isn't all that high. So we're not going to build out Fawn District yet. This is going to be something that we do when we need a lot of people. Because I feel like we cut a couple of one-way streets. Let's like... Yeah, I guess just one-way roads is fine. Sort of fill it out. And then do the same except reverse over here. Do we have enough room to do that? Not really. Okay. And that'll be set up to just be its own little, like, monorail blad district thing. Fucking whatever. I feel like we have to put our monorail over here by this rock. By this rock! So let's see. Trolley bus, tram, no. Metro, no. Well, yes, but no. Train, no. Oh, let's put a ferry in the middle of the city. I would love to put blimps down, but they don't fucking work. Or people aren't into blimps. One of the two. I mean, clearly, they must not work. People have to be into blimps. I refuse to accept otherwise. Oh, we could do one-way monorail tracks. That's cool. We're not gonna, but we could. I wonder if monorails stop traffic. I sure hope not. On single lane roads, I bet they do, huh? No, they ride on top of it, don't they? Yeah, yeah. Look at it. They have to ride on top. They can't ride underneath. I was tripping for a second. I'm like, wait, do they hang underneath like a fucking? I was picturing like monorail, like Gotham and shit, with the trains hanging underneath, and like sometimes it's underneath, and sometimes I don't know. Never mind. With a road, no, we just need the station. Okay. So now the monorail station sends and receives the trains. Yay. Alright. Now, how does it work? Monorail line. Do you have to... Are the stations where you have to put... Oh god. It sure looks like a four-way road, or a four-lane road, doesn't it? Shit. I'm fucking curious.
Troy, I have a deep question for you.
It is...
That lady sings, and you're about to kick the bucket. What would you like to have achieved in your life? Fame and fortune?
It's okay. This is why we do this when we have a lot of money.
In the end, do any of these things really matter? What's really important?
We don't know what all this stuff looks like half the time, so we have to check it out as we do it.
Today, here's the
Okay. Okay. Now, can we actually run these roads back? Or is it going to tell us to suck it? It's a little crooked now, but it's okay. We put a station there, one over here. Because I'm not sure how it works. If people have to fucking get on it there, or what. I feel like we should also run bus lines, or some other public transportation. Oh, there's cable cars. Oh, shit. Run a monorail and then cable cars on the outside of it. They're like, which ones do we take? I don't care. We ran a bunch of underground cable cars. They're like, so, a metro? Like, shut up, I'll kill you! I really wish we could do the blimp. Do some blimpies, but it just doesn't fucking do anything. Last time we built it, it was not great, so I'm not that enthusiastic about doing it again. Hot air balloon tours. Ooh, that would be cool to do. Where's that area we have set up that's just all tourism and stuff? The Fawn District. So over here, not in Pine Park, is tourism. And we have the bus depot, which is right there. So if we could find a place to slap this, that would be fucking excellent. Excellent! Shit. Oh, we could. We could do it right there. Oh, right there. Yes, slap it down. What's the other one? What's this? Sightseeing bus depot. Oh, shit. I want to put more balloons, though. Come get in a balloon. Is it fun? No. No, it isn't. Get in. Once you're in there, now you're trapped. That's really the big selling point of the balloon tours. And now we've got you. Do you regret it yet? We'll do one here by the falls. It'll make eventually. It's also going to need water and power. Ugh. Crybabies. Let's see. I think our water will be okay. As in, I don't think we have to add anything to it to be able to sustain this. I just don't want it to blink at us while we're doing other stuff. There. That gets us everywhere we want to be. And more. Okay. As far as power goes, who needs what? You just need a little hookup. Just a boop. Okay. This stuff does too, just a little jumper. Can we get it right across the highway in one? Yep. Bam. Have water and power. Let there be metro. Or monorail. And then we have the metro here to take people out of the area. The monorail to move them around it. I wish there was a way to say we want this specific zone to only be like tours for the falls. Like if you set stuff up, we want it to be falls based, you know. And the monorail is going to take people around between all that stupid shit. Because I want big buildings or some sort of. I wonder if we do low density leisure with a monorail, if that'll be doable. The way we have it set up is for high density, but let's see. We have 23,399, 24,000. Or sorry, 23.4. 24 is what we're going for. We might be able to get there. Oh, the plantation. Valley Plantations has gone 4 stars. Fuck yes, it has. Butler Meadows is still a 3-star. Piece of shit. This thing's really picked up. That's awesome. We have a lot of people in this city. 23.6 with a plus 146. There's no way we don't get to 24. We don't have to do shit except watch. Cinematic camera us to victory right now. Game. We're about to hit 24,000. I'm so excited. With that, that'll earn us a RIP. That'll earn us a new island to build on. Because we're going to finish the highway project that we need to start that whole giant island. Or territory that we've been looking at with the train tracks. We'll start incorporating trains. We'll have to finish the Fawn District. Oh, look at our once prosperous generic farm industry, which is now shifted into our personal farms, which are now 4-star. Better. Oh, look at they got a little garden and some stuff up top. They're growing some weed. Nice. Yeah, we have the fucking amusement park. Some self-sufficient tall buildings. I'm loving it. Look at that. Planned future expansion by the falls. Come now. We have Dick Towers. Oh, look at they're upgrading houses right there. Stuff like that's actively why we're going to have 24,000, because we have all of the stuff they needed to be happy. Our public transportation's in the shitter, but it is technically there. We did run metro stations everywhere. We just haven't linked all of them yet. Look at more future expansion. The underground roundabouts. Spouts. Coming to fuck your world. World. And about a couple hundred people. People. We gotta be there already, right? 23-7. I love the balloons. It's so cool. Ah, awesome. Sightseeing balloons. We've got helicopters flying around doing stuff. It's starting to feel more and more like a city. Once we get an airport set up, we're really going to be happy with it. See, we've got helicopters just cruising around doing stuff. If we could get the blimp thing to work, I would love to do that. Blimps and blimp stops flying around would be so much fun. Because of how immediately people picked up on this, we might well be able to get blimps going. There's a lot to see. We've set up stuff. There's the falls and all of that, and so blimps and blimp stops might be possible. That rock formation's going to have to go. We're not going to feel badly about doing it. Okay. Yeah, Absolver's a sick game. I'm excited to play that with Kyle. We have it installed still and everything. Oh, 23.8. We are creeping to 24,000. It's fucking so close. It's so close. We also could have built up our little Gilligan's Island thing, and that would have got us there. Literally, we could spit and throw a couple houses down and get there faster, but I don't want to build anything. I want to watch it do it. I want to force it. Fill that city. 23.9. Oh, take your dicks out. Here we go. 24. Oh, it dropped 28. 23.899. You slut. You fucking, you shitty sluts that left. How dare you abandon our fine city? You fucking, you better have died. You all better be dead. Better have been a mass suicide.
It's not funny business. It's money business. You give your money to us, and it will grow with interest. That's
Come
the
on.
plan, at least. Maybe
Come
that's
on.
too complicated for you.
Come on.
Imagine
60
planting
people
a money
plus
tree rather than
103
watering it.
per tick, supposedly.
Imagine
It
if
should
you
be
had to
clicking
have a
up.
pet,
We
and
should be
instead
the...
of your money,
Oh.
after digesting, it would... okay. You want to go money fishing, so you use a little money to catch a big money. You know, just come in and talk to us. We have even more metaphors that allow us to avoid saying what we really do with your money. Bank, bank. Feed the money monster.
Everybody loves a good money metaphor that, because fuck us, right? Come on. Come on. Give me that 24. Give me 24. 24. Yes. Yes. Alright, fine. I'm going to increase the speed. I can't handle it. It's taking too long. There it is. 23.99. 24.04. Okay. the eco water treatment plant. No more water pollution. And we can build our own personal university. And we can buy land, specifically right there. So now we can do our extra piece going that way. And then the last 3 that we'll get are right here. And that'll round out our little block of 9 for what we own in this city. And I don't feel bad about not grabbing any of this, even though there's so many resources to get this way. It's worth it to grab this. That way we don't have to cram around a corner. I don't like that. I like being able to breathe when we expand. And now we have all of the room in the world to breathe. Let's check our natural resources. So really nothing over here. Not a whole lot. It's just for this road. This is a very expensive road. We bought a parcel of land for it. We're going to run bridges and more bridges. We'll name them Jeff. It'll be good. So we can pretty much demo these back to here. Okay. And now we'll go over and grab a clover. Looks like we need to do a little bit more. Okay. That should be more than enough. Yeah. Put it as far over this way as we can get it. There. Okay. Ugh. No one look at that part. It's fine. I just want sound barriers on it. There we go. Wow, that actually worked. Huh, okay. This needs to hit a roundabout, and these need to attach to it. I feel like we shouldn't have brought this up, come in this direction. Because the roundabout's going to have to be over here, I think. Underground roundabout. In the middle of the waterfall. Okay. Slope's not too steep. Shut up. It's the same height. Slope's too steep, my butt. There. Underground roundabout. I want this one to be a different direction. I want them to leave with this road, even if it is insane. Okay. So that feeds that direction. It's fine. It's fine. I'm actually really happy with that. It just disappears. Where'd it go? And there's a roundabout. It's just important to break up traffic. Theoretically, we could have just ran both the highways over and hooked them right onto this four-way road, but it would have worked like shit. Traffic would have gotten stuck, but now there's a little secret roundabout underground. No one's the wiser. No one gets hurt. And now there's direct highway access to our new sweet monorail area and an extra area for this place to send people, because we also have another roundabout here which comes up and drops off to this road. So we have some good stuff set up. This feeds all of the area here. It comes up and hits this main four-way, which comes onto our normal roundabout. We honestly might do something like this. Let's see if we go and grab a little lane and go above ground, curved road, before the tunnel. So about 2 clicks. 3 clicks.